No, keep going. Well, folks, welcome to my channel. Wee bit of fishing down at Armagh. What do you call this place again?
Blackwater.
Blackwater. Well, this channel's simply about fishing and a wee bit of camping. So it is. I hope you like it. If you like it, like and subscribe. And if you want to say anything, just leave it in the comments. Right, we get gear set up. I'll bring you back.
Good lad.
Well, folks, that's it. Simple setup. 2 rods out for the pike on dead bait mackerel tail. 1 wee feeder rod up with ground bait and maggot for the roach, perch. Is there bream in here? And anything else that's in here. So, training, but sure, we're fishing. And that's it. Gonna get a quick cup of tea here, and then I'll get back to this again. Well, folks, just having a nice wee cup of tea. This is my mate Stephen.
How's it, folks? Alright?
He's a fisherman too, good angler. Both of us out for a bit of piking today, see what happens. Pretty about this rain, but sure, hey, you just have to take it rough with a smooth. Nice lock this. That's the river, isn't it?
That's a Blackwater, mate.
Ah, it's Blackwater River. Some size. So we're just waiting, see what happens.
Get the bivvy up.
Get the bivvy up, yes, get the bivvy up. I'll sort of show you a bit about it. It's a sort of setup I have there. As you can see, 2 pike rods. Easy setup. Feeder rod. Stevens is there as well. He's 1 on dead bait, 1 on the float. And we don't have far to go. There's the car just there, which is great. And we're going to put the bivvy up to get out of this rain for a bit. And the bivvy will sit nicely up there. Perfect place for a bivvy. And that's how we do it. Well, I'm going to enjoy this cup of tea here. Well, folks, had to descend to the bivvy as of the rain. Oh!
Did you hear that?
Fella!
I was just lying down to go sleep.
Rain's a bit bad, so we come up here, put the bivvy up, get out of the rain, get a bit of shelter. A nice cup of coffee here. No bites as yet, but still early. See what happens.
You should have made that term and put this normally and feel it so long. Put the bag up there. That's what that is, mate. That's what you did, you know.
There on. Seen a couple of nice kingfishers there. Lovely colours. Haven't seen one of them in a long, long time. Fished here about 20 years ago. Just as a bridge there. I'll show you. Just at this bridge. 3 pathway down there. That's the bridge there. I fished just there. Wasn't very productive, all I got was gudgeon, but that's what it's about, getting out. There's Stephen heading away in there. There's my seat fell over again.
Just looking at that grub.
Oh yes, we've a nice bit of pheasant. for later, for a bit of food, sausages. Look at that there, huh?
Beautiful.
Lovely pheasant. Is that the legs?
That's the legs on the breast, mate.
Legs and breast, gorgeous.
Sorry, I didn't have an old monk at it.
How did you look after yourself when you're out fishing, like?
It's just drying out.
Yeah. So I'll bring it back to wee rail, see if we get a fish. Oh dear. Good fishing time, that's what I like. Good fishing time.
Here, so why did you set up this channel, David?
Basically just to show people what I do. Camping, fishing. It's great to be outdoors. I love being outdoors, always been outdoors, always go camping, always go fishing.
And what do you think of the fishing population, the people that fish, men and women? And
There's a good lot of people that fish. Like I would fish Carrick a whole lot. Ballinhinch, Carrick Northern Ireland, yeah. As a whole, like. One thing I would say is like, some of the places you go to, there's a lot of rubbish in there. Like we're down here this morning, there's rubbish lying there. It's like anglers, take your rubbish home. Yep. You know, it's not good leaving your rubbish about. You know.
Do you want to tell the folks how we met then?
Well, we met up at Carrick Dams, Marshallstown. I was actually camping in the wee north Woodburn and I got nothing. So I packed my gear up and drove around to Marshallstown. Set my gear up and met Stephen and a guy called Hack. Two good guys. Spent the day fishing with Emmons, and from that our relationship just grew. Good friends. He's a driver, so he's a designated driver.
So, yeah. So, what else was I going to say, Tilly? And what type of fish are we fishing for today?
We're fishing for a pike.
Pike?
Big pike, hopefully.
And we'll hopefully get one at the end.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm brought out for roach and perch and bream.
Right, pause that there, take this, because she's not fishing chap, and then we'll pick up. I think that's good. And what else was I going to say, Tilly, David? So, and there's something beautiful about getting in the great outdoors, isn't there?
One with nature, definitely.
Like, we've been out and we've been roasted.
I know,
right?
somewhere.
And we've been out and we've been like snowmen.
Yeah.
But that's what I love about this type of year, mate. You know, you only get the diehards, mate, because here it is bucketing down. We're sitting down here and
there's no one here, just us.
In the black water, and we're in the middle of, we've seen, like, what's the wildlife you've seen, like, even?
Great.
You know, the kingfishers and stuff. Here, and what benefits do you think it gives you, David? Like, just getting out and doing a bit of fishing and having a bit of company,
freedom. See the feeling of freedom, I love it. It's like throwing your leg over a motorbike and heading away, pack my bike up all the time and just go. You know, if you got any mental health problems, I would say get yourself into fishing. It's not too dear to do. Get yourself a cheap rod, some hooks, weights. You know, anybody could do it.
And what do you think the benefits are for your mental health and well-being, David, of fishing? How has it benefited you, so we can tell the population during the year?
It's so relaxing, you know. You just look at the water, that's it. You just wait for your fish. To me, it's perfect. You couldn't beat this like with a big stick. Definitely not like.
And not only have you got the best chauffeur in the world, but you've got a commie chef here as well, mate. You know,
that's right. Stephen's the chef.
It's been a long time since we cooked anything either, so we'll maybe develop them skills too, David.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I like cooking. I sure done steak and all down in Lochboy.
Yep, you did.
Mushrooms, all the works, broccoli, everything.
So, what's your aims for this type of video? Tell the folks why you started to maybe even record, because I know you were saying to me earlier on that your first video you're learning and you're trying to. What's the intention? Is it to support people, let people know?
Well, it's to let people know about getting out. Just go a bit of fishing, go a bit of camping. You know, if you find anything useful of it, you know, try it yourselves. It's good. It's really, really good. You enjoy it.
Yeah, and I know you were saying there's something aesthetic about fishing, but I think it's important just to say in terms of mental health stuff, still respect our people. Everybody gets it a wee bit tight. But
They
there
do,
is
they
plenty
do.
of support out there. So wherever locality you are, whatever country you're in, if you're watching this, there's plenty of support out there for you. So all you have to do is find somebody that you can confide in and trust and get a bit of crack with, and at the same time, sometimes just talking about problems, you know, me and
Yeah.
David was laughing because we watch a lot of fishing videos together on YouTube as well, and
That's right.
you know, we're talking about Mortimer and Whitehouse and stuff, and we were laughing, you know.
Two great fellas.
But that's what it's about. So
And away.
yeah, that's what it's about. And in some essence, a lot of them behaviours that them guys record is no indifferent to ourselves.
That's
Because
right.
we get a bit of crack, you know,
Yep,
with fishing and come over the same difficulties and
I
stuff.
started this year, I think the first time I went fishing I was 5. We had ferrets, always out hunting, every night out hunting. Fishing at the weekend. My dad's friend Davy, Whiteside, he had a big giant boat.
Yeah.
Out on the boat. Always out doing something. And then see when we were at school, see the way you get 9 weeks off for your summer
Yep.
holidays. We had went fishing for 9 weeks.
Wasn't
We started off in Crawfordsburn, stayed there for the whole 9 weeks. It was great. And as I said, that's all I've ever done. Go fishing, camping. You're going to see a lot of videos camping as well. So be prepared,
Stay tuned.
stay tuned.
As David says, subscribe and like, and for us it's
Anything to say, comment below.
Yep.
You know,
Yep,
let us know
outdoor
what
Dave.
you're thinking.
Yep. And alright, well, I think that's fine. That's all you have to do is add it.
That's it. Yep. Right, folks. I've actually got a fish on here, so let's see what happens. It stopped. Let's see. Come on. I'll just continue this then.
That's what he's saying. Hopefully it's just sitting with.
I'm just changing my wee feeder rod over here to a waggler, as the feeder's just carrying on down the river, so I'll change it over onto a waggler. Waggler's wee float. Something like that. Let's see what happens.
It's probably putting it.
Hopefully it doesn't take it into the side, Stephen.
it's warming up, isn't it?
Don't know whether you can hear that or not, but there's a bit of shooting going on up in the fields. Quite a lot being shot by the sounds of things. Or missed. You are?
It's warming up.
It is warm.
This still sitting on it. Really starting now. This still sitting there rather than screaming.
What is it?
Whatever lifted that there.
I'll get this set up and give it a wee read out, see what happens. Fiddly wee hinges.
That's it.
Yeah, just touch them in the clothes. So,
Looking calm.
what is that for?
Still on, David. I heard that there.
That was me.
Was it?
Yeah.
Right. When we started doing that YouTube channel, you're playing tricks and all. What's that about? Your drink stick sitting on it.
Yeah. I always keep that in my rod holder just in case I ever need it. So you can grab them, clippers and clip that there, will you? Clip it there. Well, that was a good sign there, getting a bit of a run. No phone.
Well,
Could have been that, or could have been one of them or links or something. In the water, feeding your bait.
Well, you know in a minute.
Yeah.
I need a wee indicator. I could use this.
That's broke.
No, but no, it is more.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
No, man. Just means if it shoots up.
Yep.
It's all.
Right, here we go. Try this. Hopefully it's good enough. Perfect.
You say it's gudgeon in here?
Gudgeon, that's what I caught the last time, gudgeon. Nothing but gudgeon. So when you put your wee maggot on, you always go to the head of it. Some people think the tail part is where you put it. You don't. You can, but better to go ahead. I don't know why you can see that, but that's what I want for the fish to see. There's fish out there, see them? But that's probably them gudgeon though. Right, so let's see what Pike Rob was doing here. No, I think it's just picked it up, Steve, and dropped it.
Right.
Nothing wrong.
Look here.
Yeah, it's the other rod.
Have you no one here, line, are you?
Don't think so, no. No.
Yeah, it looks like you get a wee nudge on that one too.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All sorts of weed. Come on, I want this to go.
You want a big mama?
Yep. Right, here we go. Get this back out. See what it brings me. Oh, Stephen, that's in. I'm gonna hit this.
Take it.
Slow down. Nope. Nothing?
That's it there, that's it.
Oh, here.
This video got a couple of nudges though. Looks like someone's out there at the top.
See any markers on it?
Let's see. Back of it there.
No.
Put that down. Look at here. Snap them up, boy.
I did, it's in my bag. I think it's put some on.
Ah, let's
There we go.
let's stick them up to see if it makes any difference. Yeah, let's see.
Right folks, gonna put a wee bit of fish oil in this. Wee bit of scent. Hopefully bring them on. See what happens. Right, there we go. Look at that there, hey what? Oh, wee pigeon. Let's see, we got another run. Hopefully this time we'll get a take. See what happens.
Yes, indeed.
And got a nice wee roach. My pig rod's going here. My pig rod's going. It is. There's guys in a boat there. How you doing? There's the heron.
Why money do that, I don't know. Up until
That one was alright. Well folks, that was an HB roach. First bit of day. Wouldn't you know, tea time, and you start catching fish, it's always the way. Just show you the setup here. Setup. There's Stephen with a tea.
I'm shooting there, going, where are you?